Hey everyone, how's it going? Binksy92 here, and I have a new male load order. This is my ultimate Skyrim load order for male characters. This originally was meant to be a medieval themed load order, but evolved into a complete one. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. A few things to go over before we get into the video. A big shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you for the support. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'm very close to 4,000 subscribers, and I'd like to hit that by the end of the week, if that's not too bad. And the most important thing, this load order requires a new game. I'm using this on the Xbox Series X. Performance may vary on your console version. Hard reset after downloading these mods. Please watch the full video as I cover a lot of important things in the video. To hard reset, look on screen right now. You will see the instructions on how to do so. Without further ado, let's get into the rest of the video. And here we have the load order itself. Now please listen to everything I have to say, because if not, you're gonna have a bad time, okay? South Park joke, funny. But anyway, yeah, it's very important you listen to everything I have to say, because there's a few things in this load order that have really confused me and shone some light on some of the problems that some of you might have been having. I noticed a certain mod is becoming, well, two mods are becoming one. They're merging together. Yeah, it's very weird. But so basically, I have Northern Roads downloaded, and I have a mod that removes the roads but keeps all of the assets from it on the roadside in the game. After downloading Northern Roads and this obviously patch mod, I noticed that the original Northern Roads mod just disappeared from my load order entirely, and the patch was left there. But the patch is now gone from 1 megabyte in size to 90 megabytes in size. So what I've noticed is the two mods have become one, and only the stuff that needs to be used is being used. I'm assuming the same amount of space is being taken up from both the mods, and it's only shown what's actually being used in the game. I'm not sure if this is intentional by Bethesda or not. It could just be a cock-up on their behalf, which it more than likely is, because I've had a quick look on the Google to see if there's anything mention of mods becoming one and merging together after the recent update. But obviously it was only a quick look, so if anyone else knows anything about this, let me know in the comment section down below so we can get to the bottom of this and figure out what the hell's going on. But yeah, so when I get to the Northern Roads, I'll mention it obviously. I do try to get the full mod list out in the comment section under the pinned comment within a day of the video going live, but sometimes it takes a few days because when I come to it, I'm just like either too busy or I just look at it and I'm like, oh, fuck that, that's such a long thing to do, because it's like literally going onto Bethesda.net, copy and pasting links onto a notepad back and forth, and then I obviously have to put them in order for you guys as well, which is annoying. But anyway, let's get on with the actual mod list itself. Simple workaround. Now this mod is it's a utility mod. It does a lot of things. Obviously a lot of mods require it, so make sure you obviously get this. This is a master file as well, so it always will load to the top of your load order. It will always go to the top, so don't be scared if it jumps up. It's meant to be up here. Okay, Just Shields on Back AE edition. Obviously I'm using the anniversary edition of the game, so I have the AE edition of the mod. If you have special edition, search Just Shields and then find the one that has SE at the end of it, and then you're good to go. Also, please make sure you have all of the Creation Club content downloaded that comes with the anniversary edition. You have to go into this creation page that I'm on right now and download them through this. So to do that, you simply go to options and then download all owned Creation Club creations, and this will get them all downloaded for you and you're good to go. And obviously Just Shields on Back will allow shields to be on your back. Next up is Cheat Room. I don't think this one needs any explanation. It adds in the cheat room, it adds a spell so you can go to the cheat room and obviously bunch of cheats and stuff. I add it in there because it allows me to test out the load order a bit more extensively, make sure there's no issues. Skyrim Immersion. Now this is a bunch of different immersion mods in one. It has Evolving Value Economy, which provides a fluctuating economy based on a number of factors, so it depends on if the civil war is going on, how far away is the town or city from other converse. It's very in depth and it's really cool. Then we have more immersive activations. It simply replaces text for nearly every vanilla situation versus the generic activate prompt. So if you have like a door, it'll say open instead of just activate. It's gate open, you know, stuff like that. Improved NPC encounter zones, a more logical and strategic approach for encounter zones. Basically, it makes them a bit more immersive in my opinion. Loot overhaul, rarity and abundance, a complete rework of level lists and containers for realism. So you're going to find gear where you expect to find gear. You're not going to find like a diamond ring in some peasant's pocket. Ingredient residence in Skyrim, mass removal of valuable and not so valuable items that so many people leave lying around. Again, you're not going to find like a 5,000 gold watch lying around on Nazim's nightstand, because he's a peasant and we all know that he fakes going to the Cloud District. We all know, trust me. But yeah, that's the highlights of this mod, and it's a real nice addition, and I do like it a lot, especially the evolving economy one, because I feel like it could play a lot into the you know, the underlining of the game itself. Hunterborn SSE. Obviously this allows you to obviously become a bit more of a hunter. You can actually, when you kill your enemies, your animals, you can skin them, butcher them for meat, you can get ingredients from them, you can get their bones and stuff like that, and obviously these can all be sold. I'm not sure how well it will line up obviously with the melee mod and the evolving value economy. I'm hoping that there is some compatibility. Obviously the evolving economy mod says it should be compatible with every other mod, but sometimes obviously the values might not line up correctly. Nordic UI Lite updated for the newest update. This is obviously the Nordic UI mod. It doesn't have like the menu, main menu and the music and stuff going on for it. It's just the UI element itself, which I actually prefer, so I will be sticking with Nordic UI Lite from this point forward. Hopefully Bethesda doesn't break it again. Please don't do it. Don't update this game anymore, man. J-Serper's quest expansion, so this will expand a bunch of vanilla quests within the game. Innocent Lost, College of Winterhold, The Whispering Door, Parthenax, The Only Cure, Caught Red-Handed, and Nilheim. I hope I'm saying that one correctly. House of Horrors, and The Heart of Dibella. So there's a bunch of quests that have been expanded for, you know, quite decent amount of size. So, you know, you can get some decent replayability out of the game from them quests as well. Is the materials, Lord of the Rings weapons. So this load order originally was going to be a medieval based load order, and I thought the Lord of the Rings weapons would fit in quite well. It evolved into something much more than that. But you can still say it's somewhat medieval themed, but I feel like it's a fully fledged, just, you know, a complete load order, and a lot of space left, so I can add more to it. These weapons can be crafted on the path to High Hrothgar. There's a little forge that you can find. So yeah, you also need the steel sniffing perk to craft most of the weapons. Ordinaire perks of Skyrim. Obviously this is a perk overhaul for all of the perk trees within the game, giving you more options to diversify your characters. Verdant, a Skyrim grass plugin. I've tried a lot of different grass mods over the past like few days to try and find one that obviously isn't Verdant, because I use Verdant a lot and I've wanted to switch it up. But when it comes to like quality and just a complete package, Verdant is it. Like, the grass looks amazing. It's been updated so much that you don't get grass in really ridiculous places. Obviously there is the grass fix mod for that, obviously, which it does need. So obviously grass does poke without it. But it's been so well updated and maintained that it's probably the most feature complete grass mod that you can get, and I love it. Landscape fixes for grass mod. Obviously, like I said, there is still places that Verdant hasn't covered because it is fixed in this mod itself. This stops grass poking through places where you wouldn't expect to see it. Mefari's grass fixes for Creation Club mods. So obviously if you have all the Anniversary Edition content, get this mod. It will stop grass poking at places where new buildings have been plopped down. Obviously if you don't have the Anniversary Edition of the game, don't download this mod. You'll say you're missing files. Rhine's Standing Stones all in one. This will revamp all the standing stones within the game, giving them a new appearance and sometimes completely changing the location itself, adding in enemies, sometimes removing enemies, and just making them look a lot better in my opinion. Northern Vanilla Farmhouses. So basically this will keep the vanilla farmhouse shape, but giving them a more northern aesthetic. And obviously when you enter the building, it will still match what you see on the outside. Full doors Iverstead. This will again like give Iverstead like a Nordic or Cities of the North aesthetic, and changing the buildings layouts and stuff. It looks absolutely incredible. This is probably one of my favorite little town mods that you can get. Cities of the North all in one bundle. Obviously this covers all of the Cities of the North mods, Dawnstar, Morphal, Falkreath, Winterhold, giving them a northern aesthetic. Like I said, it looks absolutely incredible, and it's just really amazing. Cities of the North all in one Creation Club content patch. So this will patch Cities of the North to be compatible with all of the Creation Club content. Again, if you don't have the anniversary edition of the game, don't download this mod. Eoned banners, my favorite banner mod that you can get. There's a bunch of them on there, but this one, the quality of everything on this for them, the banners look amazing. And I know it's 76 megabytes, and there's probably a smaller banner mod out there, but I love Eoned banners and I love it. It just looks really, really nice for the game. Skyland all in one. Now the reason I don't switch from Skyland is because, again, it is a very feature complete texture pack. Obviously, Sky King has brought out a new texture pack, which is just landscapes currently at the moment. I was using that, but because it hasn't got the LODs yet, I really don't want to use it, because I like having the LODs for Skyland, and obviously I don't want textures suddenly changing to, you know, from vanilla to Skyland or a different one when I get closer to them. So I'm sticking with Skyland from now on with the LOD pack, because it, like I said, it looks the best. Obviously, when Sky King's new texture pack gets more updates and gets the LOD for it, I'll probably switch that, because it looks absolutely incredible, and I do like the fantasy look that he's going for with that. Cathedral 3D plants all in one. Obviously, this is all the Cathedral 3D plants, and obviously they look 3D and better textured and better meshed. They look amazing. Mythical Wonders optimized for Xbox. This is my favorite weather mod. It looks absolutely incredible, and it obviously is bunched up with a bunch of other type weather mods like I forgot the name. Moving on, but you guys get the gist. Northern roads, no northern roads. So this is the mod I am talking about. It does require northern roads. I'm using the 1K version. Oh, it's got 102 megabytes now. It was 90 before. So this is technically two mods right now. I downloaded two separate mods. I downloaded Northern Roads 1K, then I downloaded this mod, Northern Roads, no Northern Roads. And then after like obviously backing out and loading the mods up and going back in to check my load order, Northern Roads 1K disappeared and this was left in its place. But I assure you, it is working perfectly. I don't know why it's doing this. Like I said, I haven't seen anything posted about it anywhere. Maybe I'm just a bad Google searcher or what, but let me know if anyone has seen anything about mods becoming one. It's very weird, and I think it might explain why some people will be saying mods have just been disappearing for them, because maybe a new feature's been added where mods can be merged together to save plugin size or whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah, you need to get Northern Roads 1K or 2K. It's your personal preference, but I choose the 1K because it's not really that important. And then obviously this mod, Northern Roads, no NR. I can't really tell you the full name because it doesn't let me show you it for some reason. Good job, Bethesda. Thank you for that. But yeah, make sure you get both of them mods. Obviously, I will reflect this in the mod list when it's posted in the pinned comment. You'll have Northern Roads and then this mod. Then back out and obviously let the mods load and then come back in, and Northern Roads 1K would have disappeared. Don't panic, it's meant to do that, I'm pretty sure. I hope so. If not, Bethesda, fix your shit for God's sake. Vigor Enhanced Combat. This is the combat mod. I honestly just whacked in a random combat mod. I really don't think combat mods are like that great. Like, I'm still trying to find a really, really good one that, you know, that hits the spot, that covers all the bases, like, you know, snappy combat without being overpowered or taking too much damage. I don't want a slight breeze to come by and break my legs, but I also don't want a slight sneeze on my enemies and break their legs either. So I'm trying to find a good balance, but for now, this is where I would place combat mods. I am following the logical load order 2. I didn't know that thing existed. I thought it was just the normal logical load order. So if you guys knew about it and you've watched my videos, why didn't you tell me? You're mean. But yeah, I'm using the logical load order 2 for mod placement from now on. But yeah, this is where I would place combat mods. Anya, a custom voice follower. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right. I literally heard her say it the other day, and I've already forgot how to say it. But yeah, she is a custom voice follower. I like the dynamic of like a male player character, and obviously her. like, you know, like the Witcher type scenario, obviously with Ciri and Geralt. That's what kind of what I was going for. And yeah, really great mod. You can find her in the Banded Mare. When you first enter the Banded Mare, she'll be talking to Holger, and then obviously the quest can start from there. She'll want you to steal her or buy her a sweet roll. I recommend you steal it. I reckon you earn some bonus points for stealing it anyway. Barely 8 textures. This is the animal textures, chaotic choice. This will retexture some animals and creatures within the game, giving them a better look in my opinion, especially the wolves. I see the wolves all the time, so they definitely needed a bit of a retexture. Or AW male skin 2K muscular. This is just a retexture for the males within the game, giving them a new muscular body. It looks really cool in my opinion. Chaos hair male styles. As in the male hairstyles for obviously male characters. It's obviously a male orientated load order, so yeah, if you do want to see a female version of this load order, let me know and I'll probably put it out within a couple of days, depending on how many people actually ask for it. Then we have beards. Obviously this just adds in high resolution beards to the game. Brows, high resolution brows to the game. The eyes of beauty replacer. This obviously adds in new eyes that replace the vanilla eyes within the game. Divergence, vanilla pack, all in one. This will replace all armor, weapons, and clothing for the DLC, and all the armor, all the DLC, and all the vanilla stuff within the game itself. I got a bit tongue-tied there, I apologize. It looks really cool, very nice, and quite small considering that it covers pretty much everything that you want covered within the game. Sons of Skyrim 1K SWF. This does require the simple workaround framework to function. But looks absolutely incredible. Obviously there is a bit of overlap with Divergence, but I think it is worth it because these armors look absolutely incredible on the guards and adds a bit more immersion in my opinion. Authentic Legion 1K SWF again requires a simple workaround framework, and again a little bit of overlap with Divergence, but looks absolutely incredible as well. Skyline Lords, obviously this is the Lords that I was talking about when obviously the new Sky King mod pack is updated and has its own Lords. I'll probably switch to that because I do like the fantasy look that it's going for, like I said before. This obviously is the Lords that for Skyline, so when you look in the distance you will see Skyline textures and not vanilla textures. Whiterun, the City of Trees. This will add trees into Whiterun that can be viewed from inside and outside the city, with the Lords obviously fully generated, and they look absolutely incredible. Trees of Duna all in one. This is my favorite tree mod for the game. The mod author is actually working on their own tree mod where they've actually designed the trees themselves. I did test it out. Performance is a little heavy right now, so for now I'm going to stick with Trees of Duna until the mod author can obviously get performance a bit better in my opinion. It's quite a bit choppy in certain dense areas with trees. And then finally we have, next we have Alternate Perspective, which this is the new alternate start mod that I'm using. I don't know what happened to the original alternate start mod. It's just completely vanished from Bethesda.net, even though there's still all the patches up, there's still all the translations up, and it's still up on the Nexus as well, so I'm very confused as why it's gone. I would very much like to have it back, so if anyone knows why it's completely disappeared, please let me know in the comment section down below. But this is it's a pretty cool alternate start mod. It gives you a bunch of different options. You can start off being the Dragonborn if you want to, or you can just start off being a random person in the world. Obviously, I don't know how to become Dragonborn if you start off as a random person, because you don't get any quests or anything like that. You're just plopped into the world of the option that you choose. So if you do want to do the main quest line, I recommend that you choose Dragonborn. You can choose the vanilla intro, or you can choose the High Hrothgar option. Both of them work completely flawlessly. I've tested both of them, so yeah, either one is safe to go for. Yeah, but a really nice little addition. You get to choose your starting gear and stuff like that. Like, you can go through all the chests, you can pick out a bunch of diamonds and stuff if you want to have some extra gold and whatnot. A nice little alternate start mod, but I still prefer the original, so let me know if anyone knows where it went. And finally we have Realistic Water 2 by Isuku and a bunch of other people that have been cut off by the title. I've gone back to this one because it's well, it's the most feature complete water mod that you can get. I wish the waterfalls looked better, but you know, it is what it is. And that is the complete list for now. I will probably update this within the next few weeks, adding in more mods as I discover them. I don't want just to ram this full of, like, you know, 100 mods and have them all just not even make any sense to be in there. I want mods that are going to complement each other and build into the world of Skyrim itself. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below.